Alright guys, so I've got a little bit more done in the El Camino. Another update. A couple things with the doors and the regulators. I figured out a way to fix the problem where the regulator handles go, the hand cranks. As I put my custom dash in, it came pretty far into the door and it covered up the window regulator handles. So you couldn't, with the door shut, you couldn't actually crank the window open and closed. So I had to figure out a way around that. My original way was to put power windows in it, but that kind of goes against keeping the car as simple as possible so things don't go wrong and everything kind of stays bonehead functional. So I did find a way around it. Take you over there and show you kind of what I did. So the stock 68 El Camino window regulator sits over here. It comes out of this hole right here. It bolts on, comes across, handle comes out here. The way the setup is with the dash that I made, it covers up this handle if it comes out of this hole. You can't use it. You'd have to open your door to roll your window down or roll your window up. I don't want to have to do that. I want to be able to leave my door shut and roll my window down or up. So I had to figure out a way around it. Originally I was going to put power windows in it, maybe out of the Tahoe donor car that I bought for this project. I'd use maybe the power windows out of that. But having to mock those up and make sure they're functioning correctly, run the wiring through the door jamb, then figure out the wiring inside. I just didn't want to fool with it. I didn't want something going out later and then I have to worry about whether I can open my window or not. I really like the idea of having manual windows. It leaves everything kind of bonehead. These are out of a 68, they still function just fine. All I had to do was move it. I didn't know if I wanted to move it just a little bit or how I was going to move it or how far. But I got the regulator out of there. I decided that a 90-degree bend would be the easiest way to do it. So that's kind of what I did. I cut it, moved it 90 degrees, welded it back together. Afterward, I had the bolt pattern for the regulator, these nice shiny new bolts. I had to get new ones because they had to be a little bit longer. And I've got some spacers between the door and the regulator. I had to weld this piece in so that I'd have a mount hole here and this would function fairly easily without being kind of rickety over here. The window works just fine. It's a little stiff, but I think they were back in the day. I don't think they were perfectly smooth. Anyways, I'll show you a little clip on this window regulator and the one out of the passenger door that's not done yet, so you can see how it looked before and how it looks now. So in my process of moving my hand crank for the window, I had to modify the window regulator. This is a driver's door that I did first. Starting with a split right here close to the pivot point, as close to the pivot point as I could get so that it wouldn't put too much torque on this arm. And I welded in this piece of flat right here at a 90 degree. So I bent it exactly 90 degrees so I knew where to mark the holes compared to the original holes in the door. I could just move them 90 degrees. So both sides of that. It turned out okay. It works fine. The hand crank on the door is pretty high up by the belt molding of the window, but it'll work. It'll do the trick. Keep it out of the way of the dash. Keep it functional. So I've got to do this one. This is the one out of the passenger side. You can see how it looked originally. This just being straight off of here. So I'll take this and I'll cut it as close to the pivot point, which is right there, as I can. And I'll bend this one the exact opposite way. since it goes in the opposite door. So that's how I figured out my window regulator dilemma. Trying to keep everything kind of bonehead simple. I was gonna run power windows to it originally, but I wanted to not have problems later. If a power window regulator goes out, then I gotta figure out where I can get another one. It's gonna cost me more money. If you don't mess with all that, you don't have to worry about it. The manual window regulators, 1968, they're still functioning. Cut them, moved it, welded it, functions just fine still. It's probably gonna last another 100 years the way it's made. So I don't have to worry about it. A little bit of ingenuity goes a long ways. Don't think that because somebody else didn't make it up, that it can't happen. Make it up yourself. Next thing I'm going to work on is the tailgate. I got to make a tailgate for it, something simple, just to keep stuff in the back from sliding out when I'm going down the road. That'll be another video. Take it easy, guys. Have fun, be safe, wear your safety equipment, and go make something.